I believe that there are a bunch of different things, so I'm just going to share some of those that are very close to me. Three things. One is an irrational self confidence. I said to my co founders and to anyone who asked when we sold our last company, they said, "Did you expect this to happen?" And my exact words were, "Yes, it's exactly how I planned it." The reason why is because I just had this insane confidence that this was going to work. Number two is something that I call figure out ability. You just need to have this belief that you will figure it out even though you haven't actually done it at the beginning. Because here's the thing, man. Unless you're trying to build rocket ships, and even then there's like a playbook on it, most of the things that you're trying to do has been done by someone else. So you just have to continuously iterate and then you'll find it. And then number three, it sounds incredibly cliche, and at first when I hear it, I roll my eyes, but you do need the discipline to see things through. Because there's going to be so many shiny objects. It's going to be distraction in terms of opportunities and in people. You just want to make sure that you have the discipline to see through, or you have a team of people who are going to be able to do that. How can I be the best? I think the best question is, how can I increase the chances of me being successful? And I think the way that you do that is that you get into an environment where it's almost impossible for you not to be successful. I pay a lot to actually be part of certain networking groups, and I pay a lot to be around certain people where I know that their standard of performance is high, and that's going to be my norm. Now, I'm not saying, go buy courses, go buy masterminds, but what I mean is, like, if you imagine your brain and your actions are just the output of the stuff that you feed into your mind, then you want to make sure that you're feeding the right things into your mind, the books that you read and the music that you listen to, the podcast that you're engaging with. Because if you input things where it's almost impossible for you, if you were to act on them, to be successful and to be the best, that's going to make it very easy for you. How do I maintain discipline? The easiest way to maintain discipline, I have found, is to just make your environment so razor sharp on what you want to get. So here's what I mean by that. If you were someone who was trying to lose weight, you would not have a bunch of cakes and stuff in your house. And it wouldn't even be a thought for you to then even try it. So if you want to maintain discipline, you firstly have to have a very good idea of who that person is, that like you 2.0, who that person is, and then eliminate all possible distractions that get you to that. And that's going to be the easiest way to do it, because your willpower is going to deplete at some point. And so your environment has to be the thing that structures it.